So I'm not reviewing the dress I'm wearing today. I'm actually reviewing what's under it. And I've seen these things everywhere, but it's the anti-chafing bands that you can get. And they're kind of like a lace material. They look kind of cute. And as you can see, they sit right here. And my biggest thing with these is I've seen these everywhere. I've seen them for years now, just being reviewed. I was told to try them a while ago because I've always had really big legs. For reference, I am a size large because I have a 25-inch circumference leg. So to anyone who's gonna come at me and be like, you have small legs. No, I don't. I don't fit in most pants. But anyway, I wanted to review them by actually wearing them out because I see people wearing them and just putting them on and then taking them off and not actually walking around. So I wore these at Ren Fair for about 6 hours, and then I was at another fair for about 4 or 5 hours in a dress, kind of like this one, long, but you know, I didn't want to wear shorts under it because it's hot outside. So first off, they actually do work. I was actually pleasantly surprised, and I didn't even really notice them after a while because they have like a little adhesive backing on there to keep it from slipping. I thought I would notice it, and I have a really bad sensory issue with most things, so I didn't actually notice the texture. I just make sure that they line up pretty well, so you know I'm not rubbing the lace up against my legs. Secondly, when I sweat, because it's hot out, it actually doesn't get gross down there. That was my other thing, is sometimes lace when it gets wet can it just feels weird. I don't know if anyone else has that issue or if I'm just crazy, but this didn't have that issue. They dried pretty quickly when I did get sweaty, and then they still look brand new, and they've been out for about 12 hours. Now, if anything changes, I'll let you guys know because I'm definitely going to be wearing these more. And they have different styles. If you don't really want the lace, they also have just solid bands. I went with the lace because I like to be a little cheeky. It's just a little cheeky leg. So if you just want something that's more modest, they do have just bands. But I think it really works, and just make sure you measure your circumference because that's going to be how you know what size. Because otherwise, if you just go by what you think your size is, you're probably wrong. Again, I'm a large 25-inch circumference. So I hope that helps, and